And here we have the half-time entertainment. It's the jockey off. It's Steve-O versus King-O. Look at Steve-O. On your mark. Get set. And they're up. And Steve-O gets an absolutely fantastic start. But King-O, with those legs, are coming back. He's gaining ground in every second. Steve-O almost falls over. And they're coming past the line. It's a dead heat.
Well, here we go. It's Friday night and it's match night. It's Sunderland versus Doncaster Rovers at the Stadium Live for the courtesy of Sky Sports. And I'm not very happy because I'm at work tomorrow at 6 in the morning, so I can't have that much to drink. But I'm going for a 2-0 Sunderland home win. Let's hope Phil Parkinson and the lads and the team and the guys and the boyos can keep this unbeaten run going. Make it 8 unbeaten. I'm off to meet Wincy, Keno and Jonas. Let's go. Here we go, it's Doncaster versus Sunderland on Friday night. Wincy, what's the score going to be?
3-0 Sunderland.
Who's going to score?
Goose 2, Maguire 1.
Goose 2, Maguire 1. Can Sunderland beat Doncaster?
We go fucking fourth.
I hope so, we can go fourth. We can definitely go. Come on, lads! Jonas, what's the score going to be?
2-2. There you go.
What's the score going to be, mate?
3-0 now.
3-0?
Run away, Army!
Run away, Army! Run away, Army! I'm here today with top fan Steve. Steve, what's your thoughts on the match tonight?
Well, I'm hoping I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to be crazy. Aye. I'm going to go for a 5-1 win.
5-1 win?
Aye. Just the way we're playing. As long as we keep on playing like we did against Wickham Lincoln, I ain't got a clue what's gone on with the squad, how suddenly we'll just turn the corner. As long as we can
click on it.
As long as it keeps on clicking like that, I can see it's keeping going another way. I mean, to be honest, like I'm like everybody else before like Boxing Day and all, like everybody just didn't want to come anymore. Everybody was upset. Everybody was fed up. It was the worst. I'm 35 this year, and it's probably the worst time I've seen us play. You know what I mean? But
35? I thought you were about 25. He looks young, didn't he? He looks good for his age, didn't he? Fucking hell, wish I looked that young.
I wish, but like like yourself, Terry, got in that Roker Park, and it was the atmosphere what got you involved, and Kevin Ball, going back to Kevin Ball days and all that, and when before Boxing Day and all that, there was no one there like that, and suddenly we just seem to have that team back. We seem to have players like that. You know what I mean? We seem to like Willis. Even Ozturk is coming to be like
doing really well, aren't they?
In the defence, and White's holding the ball up well. The only thing I'll say about White, he needs to jump more. When the ball comes to him, he needs to jump more.
He's Lafferty might get a bit more of a start as the season goes on, mightn't he?
Well, I was just speaking to some jocks and the fans there, like who's Rangers fan, and they don't rate him. They said he's absolutely rubbish.
Well, for League One, he might be alright.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said, well, League One, we're not Scottish Premier League, like, and I think people have got to understand that, who's calling Sunderland at the moment. We're League One, we've got League One players now. We're not going to win every game like so 5 or 6-0. If
we keep playing the high energy game, the high energy, come on! Look at it! Oh, Mick, what's the score going to be, matey?
Go for a crazy one.
He's been
4-0 tonight. 4-0.
Hey, you got a football, Mick. He's been playing footballs on your head. Hey, look at that 4-0. Come on, lads! We're today with top Doncaster fan Ryan. How long is it taking to get here today?
About 2 hours, 20 minutes or so.
2 hours, 20 minutes. What's the score going to be, mate?
I'm going for 3-2 to Donny.
Donny, yeah? Feel positive?
Comfortably.
Is your top player out tonight?
Which one?
The striker.
We've never had a striker.
Oh, right, never mind. No, that's even better. No striker.
No. We've just got the top player to bring off at bench, James Coppinger.
Well, you're only 4 points behind with the game in hand, so you've got a great chance if you can win tonight. So anyway, I wish you safe journeys home, mate. Good luck. But hopefully you'll be going home with no points.
That's not going to happen.
I get confidence, mate. I get confidence. Today with 2 Doncaster fans, Melanie and Les. What's the score going to be tonight?
1-0.
1-0 to who? Doncaster. Oh, confidence, eh?
2-0 to Doncaster.
2-0. Who's your favourite Doncaster players?
James Coppinger.
Oh, top man, is he?
Yeah. And Tom Anderson.
Well, have a safe journey home. I wish you all the best. Nice to meet us. Ta-da.
Thank you.
Here with the jockey, Keno. What's the score going to be? 3-1 to Sunderland. Who's going to score? Yeah. Maguire and Lafferty. And I'm not sure about the other guys. Are we going to huff and puff and blow the heads of my chin down? What's your thoughts on Phil Parkinson? I'd say, well, no, I mean, he's pretty great at this moment in time, isn't he? Were you Phil Parkinson out before? No. It's too early. We've played we've played 20 seconds. What's your thoughts on the match so far?
Well, not what to talk about, is it?
What's the score going to be?
2-0.
2-0. Who's going to score?
I think Jude will get another one, and I like Rafa to come on and get one.
Over the camera, and what's the score going to be?
Hey, 2-1 to Sunderland.
2-1. Come on!
Come on!
You're not fit! You're not fit to referee! You're not fit to referee! There you go, half time. It's referee 1, Sunderland 0. The refs having a great game for Doncaster. And it was all kicking off. Keno, thoughts on the half time?
Absolutely rubbish. The last 5 minutes was alright. Was a bit of a draw. The referee's a little bit shy, but that's usual. Yeah, that little bit of aggro was actually driving the place a bit.
Fair play, Doncaster have sort of kept us quiet for the first half. They've burnt all the energy off, so hopefully second half will come good.
And they've stopped us from playing like Doncaster, to give them credit.
I know what will wake everybody up. Jockey time! Oh, what the hell, man? Oh, that's how you score. So, Keno, second half spot of kick-off. What's the final score going to be now after watching our first half performance? Can we come good second half like we did at the MK Dons?
I don't want to be pessimistic, but I think it'll be 0-0.
0-0. Well, a draw is better than a defeat. I still think we can get a win, though. I still think we'll come good second half.
Oh, it's plenty of time, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
plenty of time.
Plenty of time to sort it out. I've even gone grey overnight just thinking I was coming to match again.
Before the jockey, he was brown. Now he's grey after the jockey. He's knackered after that jockey and the Keno. Sky Sports ruining my Friday night. Harry good water, I'm being a good boy tonight. Save me drinks for tomorrow night. Well, it's finished. Sunderland 0, Doncaster 0. And the highlight of the night wasn't the match. It was the half-time jockey off. Keno versus Steve-O. Some people say Keno had won. Some people say Steve-O won, but for me, it was a tie. We need another rematch of Keno versus Steve-O, the jockey off. Watch it. And in the red corner, it's Stephen. In the blue corner, Keno. On your marks, get set, go! Hurrah! Over the first hurdle. Go on, Steve. Go on, Keno. Come on! Keno's the winner. Keno. So it finished Sunderland 0, Doncaster 0, and all fair play to Doncaster. They set up the same as Sunderland, 3-4-3, and they tried to do what Sunderland was doing in the last 3 or 4 home matches, press, high press, chase every ball down, and they did that really well in the first half. Mind you, the referee was the most disappointing thing of the night. If you ever seen Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, the little blue Oompa Loompas? Yes, it was like a Oompa Loompa. But a really poor version of an Oompa Loompa who couldn't give any decisions correct in the first half. Charlie White was scythed down, yes, taken down, you know, scythed down, and the referee said, no, Charlie, you get the yellow card for that, for diving. Absolutely embarrassment of a referee, this lad. He wasn't any good at all. Second half, Duncan Watmore scythed down, taken down. It was outside the box, inside the box. I don't care, I don't know. It was a free kick or a penalty, but he was completely, blatantly scythed down, and I have footage to prove it. And the referee went, He wanted to be the attention of the night. He wanted to be unio, numbro, unio. He wanted to be top dog. He wanted to be the big boss on the street. He wanted to be the top gangster. He wanted to be number one. But for me, he was definitely not a number one. He was like something in the bathroom, a number two. That's how good he was. But, you know, we can't blame referees if we can't score goals. But at the end of the day, I am going to give Doncaster some praise for doing what we did in the first half, the high pressing game. And we did, like we did MK Dons, we didn't play particularly well in the first half, but the second half when we came out, you can see Doncaster did tire and we did raise our game a little bit. And we had one or two opportunities, no clear-cut chances. We had chances inside the penalty box, but fair dues to Doncaster. They defended really well. And Darren Miller, you know, you've got this Doncaster side playing decent football. You're going to be a decent manager, good manager, and they're only 4 points behind us. So, you know, they are playing decent. They were good. They seem a very fit and physical side, Doncaster. I think we are fitter. We came on stronger second half when Doncaster tired. But we did, even when Lafferty came on for Wyke. I thought Wyke was probably one of the poorest matches he's had for a long time. Even though the referee didn't give him anything at all, any challenge, Wyke was, you know, he was let to be the aggressor. The referee was saying he was fouling everybody else, even when he was getting held down. But that's the way it goes. When Lafferty came on, there was one point Lafferty jumped about 10 foot in the air, chested the ball down, it came down to Gooch or to Hume. That was a great bit of play. So I want to see more of Lafferty. Maybe Lafferty, when he gets completely match fit, maybe one who starts and puts Wyke on the bench. I'm not quite sure. That could be it. Because, I mean, teams now are going to suss out what Parkinson's doing. You know, we've had our chance. We played badly. And then we've had 2 or 3 matches where we've blown teams away. And now other teams that are studying these games and saying, right, how do we combat this? And Doncaster did the perfect game plan tonight. They got a point what they wanted. They came away with a point, exactly what they wanted. And, you know, perfect game plan. They stifled our first half aggression. So teams are going to figure Parkinson's tactics out and they're going to find a way to combat it. And that's what Doncaster did tonight. So now Parkinson has to raise his game and find other ways of surprising the teams we play against. Like we have like Lafferty, we have Mark McNulty, and you know these players could be used more. Where some of the players that are playing now are they going to start to feel the effects of unbeaten in 8 games, playing 8 games without any changes whatsoever. You know, we played Tranmere now on Wednesday night away. Now that could be postponed because of an awful pitch. Tranmere's pitch is terrible. It's cutting up awful. It's going to cut up against Man U on Sunday, just the same. And it's going to rain cats and dogs all over the river for 2 or 3 days. So that game could actually be called off. So we could be moving to Portsmouth next week. We play Portsmouth away next. We've got 2 hard matches. Tranmere away, Portsmouth away. Would it be a massive disappointment if Tranmere match was postponed? I'm not quite sure. But we had an unchanged side yet again tonight. Man of the match. I quite liked Dobson in the first half. And I thought Willis played a really good defensive role again. So I'm going to give it... I'll give it to Willis. I thought Willis was good in defence. But I mean, they were all 6s and 7s. There was no like 8s or 9s from previous performances. So... But you have to give Doncaster their credit. Darren Miller's done his homework, and that's what he's being paid to do. We have moved into 5th place now, because we've got a point. I think it is 5 points behind Rotherham, but Rotherham now have a game in hand, so we want to see Rotherham slip up at some point. I don't know who they play tomorrow, if they have a game. So we could drop 2 or 3 places tomorrow if other teams win below us. But at the end of the day, so long as we stay unbeaten, we're still unbeaten at 8. It isn't the end of the world, a 0-0 draw. It isn't the end of the world. As long as we can go to Tranmere and Portsmouth and pick up 6 points, then tonight's result wouldn't be that bad. So there we go. It's been a big disappointment tonight. I don't like Friday night matches at all anyway, regardless if I'm at work Saturday, which I am. I'd rather see the traditional 3 o'clock Saturday match. I don't see why Sky Sports have to affect and move these matches forward when you got perfectly good FA Cup matches. Well, no, it's probably BBC's FA Cup at these. But there we go, it's finished 0-0. And I can't really make this video any more exciting than it is because it's boring. It was a boring, drab, dull match. It was great to meet Steve O tonight and all the lads. And the jockey off was the best part of the night. The jockey off. Here we go. Jockey off, traditional horse racing style. See you later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and we'll catch you. I'm sure we'll catch you at some point in the future. See you later.
And here we have the half-time entertainment. It's the jockey off. It's Steve-O versus Keno. Look at Steve-O. On your mark, get set, and they're off. And Steve-O gets an absolutely fantastic start. But Keno, with those legs, are coming back. He's gaining ground in every second. Steve-O almost falls over, and they're coming past the line. It's a dead heat.